Socialization. In the previous video, we have seen that how enculturation helps in shaping the human behavior. In this video, we will be seeing the effect of socialization or the importance of socialization in human behavior or how it is related. The newborn is merely an organism. Socialization makes the newborn responsive to the society. The child must learn the expectations of the society so that his behavior can be relied upon. He must acquire the group norms. The society must socialize each member so that his behavior will be meaningful in terms of the group norms. So, socialization is very much important. Before going to the details, please remember to subscribe the channel. Thank you. Definition of socialization. Socialization is a social process. And what happens through this social process? New members of the society, newborn babies, child, they develop awareness of social norms. So every society have norms and rules. So the child develop awareness of social norms and values, and it helps them achieve a distinct sense of self. In this process of socialization, what happens when a child is born? They are helpless. Those helpless child or baby, they transform into a self-aware, knowledgeable person who is skilled in the ways of a society's culture. So in a society, certain norms, values, etc. are there, and through the process of socialization, a child becomes self-aware and knowledgeable according to the society's culture. Socialization is viewed as the internalization of social norms. That is, the social rules become internal to the individual and they are self-imposed rather than imposed by the means of external regulation. And they are a part of individual's own personality. It is viewed as the essential element of social interaction. Individuals become socialized as they act accordance with the expectation of the other. So when they act according to the expectation of the other, they become socialized. The underlying process of socialization is bound up with social interaction. That is, through social interaction only this socialization happens. Socialization is a general term for many different ways and process by which children come to be able to function as a member of their social community. So, socialization is a general term and it includes many different ways and processes. And through this process, a children become functionable member of the community. In part, it is a process of learning, and in part, it is a process being taught. Features of socialization. It inculcates basic discipline. It teaches or it promotes basic discipline of the society. A person learns to control his impulses. He may show a disciplined behavior to gain social approval. So, the socialization teaches or promotes basic discipline to the individuals in the society. Then, it helps to control human behavior. In order to maintain the social order, there are definite procedure or mechanism in the society. And these procedures become part of a person's life when the person gets adjusted to the society. So, in a way, the socialization helps to control the human behavior. Socialization is rapid if there is more humanity. If among the agencies of the socialization more humanity is there, then the process of socialization will be more quick or rapid. And if there is conflict between the ideas, skills, etc. transmitted in home and those transmitted by the school or peer, then what happens? The socialization of the individual tends to be slower and ineffective. So if there is a humanity, then socialization process will be quick. And if there is conflict, then the process of socialization of an individual will be slower and ineffective. Then socialization can take place formally and informally. Usually the formal socialization takes through direct instruction and education in schools and colleges. Children learn their language, customs, norms and values in family. Then socialization is a continuous process. It is a lifelong process. The members transmit culture to the next generation and the society continues to exist. So these are the features of socialization. Now we will see the types of socialization. Primary socialization. So the socialization takes place in different stages. We will see it in details. The first one is primary socialization and it refers to the socialization of the infant in the primary or the earliest years of his life. It is a process by which the infant learns language and cognitive skill and internalize the norms and values of the society. So the primary socialization happens at the early stage or the primary stage of an individual, that is during their infant or the childhood time. Then secondary socialization. It generally refers to the social training received by the child in institution or formal settings and continues throughout the rest of his life. So the primary socialization happens within the family and when they grow up, they go to the school and from there, from the institutional setting, they will get the formal training. And this is the secondary socialization. Then comes adult socialization. It teaches people to take on new duties. For example, becoming an employee after marriage, becoming husband or wife, etc. So new roles or new duties. How to take it? The socialization teaches the people to take or accept the new duties. That is adult socialization. Then anticipatory socialization. It is a process by which people learn the culture of a group with the anticipation of joining that group. For example, soon to be parents. What they do? They read infant care books, prepare their home for the new arrival, etc. So they will be joining to a new group. They will be becoming parents. So in the anticipation of joining a new group, they will learn about that new group. They will read the infant care books or they will prepare the home, etc. That is known as anticipatory socialization. Preparing for a new group. In anticipation that they are joining the new group, they prepare themselves. Then re-socialization. It refers to the process of discarding former behavior patterns and then accepting new one. Here, what they have earlier, that behavior is discarded and a new behavior is accepted as a part of transition in one's life. For example, when entering into the army, the soldiers have their hair to be cut short. Then their old clothes are removed and they will be wearing matching uniforms. These individuals, they give up any mark of their former identity in order to be re-socialized into an identity as a soldier. So that is a re-socialization. They moved into a group which has another set of rules and regulations. So to become a soldier, one has to discard the earlier identity and then they will accept a new identity, and this is known as resocialization. And another example is when a criminal is rehabilitated. When they are released from the prison, they have to be rehabilitated, and for that he has to change his role. And that is also an example of resocialization. So these are the types. Primary, it happens in the infant stage. Then secondary, it happens in the institutions like schools and all. Then adult socialization while taking new roles. Then anticipatory while moving to a new group. In anticipation, they will change their behavior. And next is resocialization. So these are the types of socialization. Agencies of socialization. For the process of socialization to happen, certain agents are needed. We will have a look at that. First one is family. It plays the most important role in the formation of personality, as family is the primary and intimate group. So family is the most important agent for the process of socialization. For example, the family teaches the child how to use objects like clothes, computer, the spoon and fork, books, etc. Then how to relate to others. When people come, there will be family members, there will be neighbors, friends will be there, then strangers will be there. So how to relate to others, that is taught in family. Then the family act as a transmission belt between the individual and the society. Once the child grow up, they move to the society, and to interact with the society, this family act as a transmission belt. So family is very important. Next is the peer group. It means a group in which the members share some common characteristics like same age, same sex, etc. or same interest. The members of the peer group are at the same stage of socialization. They freely and spontaneously interact with each other. For example, when kids on a playground, they teach younger children the norms about the taking turns or the rules of a game, etc. So in peer group, the socialization can happen freely and spontaneously. Then comes religion. The religion not only makes people religious, but socialize them into the secular order. It helps the individual to refrain from bad and undesirable activities. And also, some important ceremonies related to the family structure like marriage and birth are also connected to religious celebrations. Then comes educational institution. It helps the child in learning language and other subjects. But along with that, it also teaches the concept of time, discipline, teamwork, cooperation, healthy competition, etc. Through the means of reward and punishment, the desired behavior pattern is reinforced. So, when something good behavior is expressed, then the reward is given, and when undesirable behavior is expressed, then punishment or disapproval is shown. And through the reward and punishment, the educational institution socialize the children. Then workplace. It is the place where the individual finds himself with new shared interest and goal. The person make adjustment with the position he hold and learn to make adjustment with other workers who may occupy equal, higher or lower position. So the person will learn to make adjustment with people in same position or in higher or lower position in a workplace. Then political parties. They socialize the citizen for the stability and the change of political system. Then mass media. The mass media of communication, they transmit informations and messages which influences the personality of an individual to a great extent. So these are the agencies or the agents of socialization. Family, peer group, religion, educational institution, workplace, political parties, and mass media. The importance of socialization. The socialization inculcates or teaches basic disciplines. Society is also concerned with imparting the basic goals, aspirations, and values to which the child is expected to direct his behavior for the rest of his life. So the socialization teaches basic discipline, and along with that it imparts the basic goals, aspirations, and values that is expected from an individual. Then the socialization teaches skills. Only by acquiring needed skill, individual fit into a society. Then it helps uphold societies and culture. Then it is a key part of individual development. The socialization process helps individual development. Then the role performance. It is very important in the process of socialization. If new generation of a society doesn't learn its way of life, then the society stops to exist. Without socialization, we literally have no self. We are unable to function socially. So, every new generation should undergo the process of socialization, and it happens automatically. And if it doesn't happen, the society ceases to exist. So, socialization is a very important process. Now let's have a quick recap on what we have learned about the socialization process. We have learned the definition, the features, the types, the agents of socialization, and how important is socialization in our life. The process of socialization, it enables and empowers a child to live, adjust, and deal effectively with others. At the same time, it also serves the purpose of the society or the culture. How? By ensuring its continuity. Socialization is a lifelong process. It starts from our childhood and it continues throughout our adulthood. Even keep going on in our old age. So hope you like this video. Please subscribe and share. Thank you and keep smiling.